I was starting this event, I was like, what can we do to really bring like a personality back? At that point, we had lost about 6,400 service members. And so I wanted to bring back the names and faces. And I wanted to honor my husband's service, who thankfully went and did his time and came back safe. You know, my son came back safe. But their buddies didn't always, you know. And so for us, we need to remember that it's not just about when we physically lose somebody, mentally we lose people a lot.
The first time we came down here was this time last year. So his friend passed away in September of 2015, and we were here in November. So he actually, like Teresa told us about the boot run and the memorial run, and it was something he decided he wanted to do for his friend who passed away. So we did that, and I never thought that the very next year I would come back to do it for him. Like, we had already made it through so much, like 2 deployments, like we made it through that. So I didn't think, like, I didn't expect it to be so soon. Everything can change like that. Like, he could survive war and come home and die at someone else's hands. Like, they're not invincible. Like, he felt like he was.
For me to be able to provide something like this, they're in a different mind frame, a different time, maybe ready to handle it, maybe not. And so when they're able to come and then they really just have this tangible item, most of them are not that service member, actually very few are, but just knowing that somebody cared enough and that your friend, your loved one, your battle buddy is not forgotten has become quite the healing place for a lot of these families and the people that served with them.
It's overwhelming to just feel it again. 'Cause I've been focusing so hard on taking care of others that it's when I finally start feeling it myself. Like, when I actually see the boots, it's like, this is it. It's unbelievable just to see them all together.
As I was preparing to come to work today and get this event started, we've just lost 2 more. So every day, what we as a nation do, what our families, our service members do, it doesn't stop because somebody says, oh, the war's over. Every day somebody's losing their life. And it may not be in combat. It may be that the war came home with them.
I'm going to remember him because he was so outgoing. He was a yes man. Like, he never told anyone no. And I was the backbone, and I used to make fun of him for that because I was like, you've got to put your foot down and say no. Like, he wouldn't just bend over backwards for anyone at any point. He would give you his last dollar. It's like a chapter that you have to close and start writing the next one.
If I can do one thing for one family, my job is done.